This is a series of 100 films about Japanese places I've been, and this is a film about the biggest mall in Japan. Koshigaya Laketown is a shopping center in Koshigaya City, Saitama Prefecture, in the Kanto region, the area around Tokyo, on the island of Honshu in eastern Japan. It's serviced by the Musashino Line. The first time I went here was when it was newly opened in the summer of 2008. It's the biggest mall in Japan. It was the only place I'd been in Japan that felt like a real North American style mall. Sure, almost every major train station in the Tokyo area will have a department store with small little stores and kiosks, but they often lack the wide center aisle of the malls Americans are used to. Asagohan. Koshigaya in Saitama Prefecture is an area where there was nothing but swamp and rice fields. But with the mall came not only parking lots, but its own train station on the Musashino Line. The locals joke that Musashino is Japanese for bumpkin. Asagohan. In reality, Musashi was the name for old Saitama. And while not glamorous like Omotesando or Ginza, it's cheap to buy a single-family detached house there. The farther from the station, the more affordable it gets. The problem is that if you're taking the train into Tokyo every day, there's always a risk you're dealing with some not very well-behaved passengers. The Saikyo Line, which connects to the Musashino Line, is known for train gropers, or chikan. Fortunately, there seems little risk of that at this mall. It's way too wide and large, and one floor takes up a full hour to walk end to end. And that's without stopping in any stores. It's reminiscent of the almost endless covered streets called shotengai. In British English, they call them shopping arcades. They are covered streets that go on for kilometers. Koshigaya Laketown is a climate-controlled version of this, basically. Some people may hate it. They didn't come to Japan to visit the mall, but I thought it was kind of refreshing. No worry about sweating in the summer heat with a near-endless amount of shops. How do I get there? If you're new to Japan, you'll probably want to start in Tokyo from Shinjuku Station, since it's the busiest train station in the world. Take the Saikyo Line in the Kawagoe direction from JR Shinjuku Station. At Musashi-Urawa Station, transfer to the JR Musashino Line, bound for Nishi-Funabashi. Get off at Koshigaya Laketown Station. As always, remember that this information may be out of date by the time you're watching this. The word of the day. The word of the day is asagohan. It means breakfast in Japanese. So if you want to remember this word, feel free to watch this video 10 more times and repeat along with me. Or at least that's what I do. Next time. So that's it until next time when we visit a beer factory gone glamorous. So until then, sayonara.